Welcome back everyone to my channel, Bambi Puff, and we are back again with a new game. Last time we talked about going to Gary. I realized later that it's a bug that apparently occurred, so I will show you what I did at least to fix that issue. As I said, it's an old game, and yeah, it is what it is. So basically, we're not going to find Gary, as this dude over here just hung up, or is hung up literally on, his dialogue won't proceed. But we have Beckett here, so that's nice, and the sarcophagus, so that's why it was a little bit illogical. However, if I speak with him, we will get blah blah blah. This is the dialogue we will get. How to avoid this? You need to activate the one of the patches. I think I got help to fix this from a friend, so I'm not. I can't explain exactly how I did to solve it. There are guidelines on the internet. However, I will show you what I did to proceed to just get forward in this game. So one moment. Okay, so we will have to bring the occult item to Pisha later. But however, so we have him here, we have Beckett, everything. So I will just go out here, get a tab. As I said, I can't promise that this works for everyone. This is just what I found that managed to fix my issue. Hopefully you guys don't get this problem, but yeah, it's this is what I did at least. So we submit, get back into the game, and
my Wunderkind returns. In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task. Finally, the Ankoran sarcophagus is ours. Come, I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
That bloody hell smug face. Can we just punch it? La 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 la. I know.
Know what?
Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Preposterous. No kindred would trust them, nor would they trust us. Did Jack tell you that? Because it's... And you believed them. They've been trying to take over LA for years. It's a ruse, a falsehood, spread to undermine my rule and turn kindred against each other, thin our ranks.
Lots of people have.
Insurance. They lied to you in case you lived through the encounter. They hoped to create dissension in the ranks, rumors. It's a trick older than you or I.
Lies! I mean, your words.
I'll indulge your baseless paranoia no further. Let's open the sarcophagus. What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it.
Oh my god, he's a weak-ass vampire.
Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you, I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
Aww.
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
Fair enough. La 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 la. T and T and K have the same amount of letters. Ooh. Ooh, what's in the box?
Put your ear to it. I'll shake it, and you tell me what you think's inside.
A better idea?
Yes, quite astute. Fortunately for us, I know of someone who has distinguished himself in this field.
He makes
No. His name is Dr. Ingvar Johansen, a professor of archaeology from Norway. He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
Is he in the bathroom? You can always find mortals in there. Well, he lost himself.
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
Dun dun dun. Damn aliens! Yeah, nice. I don't know which one to choose. I'm so tired today.
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansen captive.
We're taking the opportunity to see if mattresses can fly. Sorry, Beckett, I should try to be a little bit serious. Oh god. No. I just... Nuh-uh!
Actually, there were two hunters on the roof of the building opposite the hotel who were positively delighted to tell me everything they knew, provided I stopped dangling them headfirst over the side.
Then let's collect the archaeologists now. Good. You need a hobby.
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansen for his own protection, or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince LaCroix's minions.
Oh no. La 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 la. Gives a good name for a turtle. When you get him out, write a comic book about it so I can relive the adventure.
Sebastian mentioned you ran into one of the hunters from the Society of Leopold some time ago. They're so secret a church organization, I don't even think they know if they exist. But essentially, they're murderers for Christ, or some such deity.
Yeah, what the hell.
It's easy to assume proficiency in something you've never done, isn't it? Be that as it may, these hunters are leagues above the security guard turned vampire killer you might have encountered thus far. You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath where the hunters are holding Johansen. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but
of
then
course you
it's
can't.
best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
Suicide mission! Can I borrow your airship?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
Thank you, Beckett. I want something from you.
Excellent.
La la la. Yeah, we're gonna go with this.
The Society, for the most part, knows very little about us. But they do know how to kill and torture us, and that's enough. Also, some of them exhibit power.
Is the box Pandora?
Well, if we open it up and the world ends, then yes. If we open it up and the world does not end...
If I was a mirror, who is that person you're staring at? No, wait. What of the thin-blooded?
How any sane kindred could think these poor unfortunates are an immediate threat to us is absurd. Most were afraid, or at the very least uneasy around me. Tragic. They're I've said quite a lot about myself already. I know even less about you than you do me. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Ooh. I think, like... oh, my humanity is not good. I mean, I think we could go and check here. La 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 la. I forgot probably how to do info. Thank you. Penalty, madness. I think there was in the beginning when we started this game for a long time ago that you could like see what your old stuff was. Like a backstory or something. I don't remember what to choose though. I devour knowledge like the great worm devours the corpse of society. Yeah.
I consider myself a seeker of reluctant information. Scholar sounds like academia. Ugh.
Meh.
Then you wouldn't know that Dracula, the fictional vampire of movie fame, was very real. His real name was Vlad Tepes, and he was a Jamisi, though he was not Sabbat.
Cool.
By some accounts, he still lives into these nights. Unless you've got further questions, I'd really like to get back to looking at the sarcophagus.
I got more questions. La 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 la. Another.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
For your sake, Beckett, we like you. Thank you. Okay, why do we get stats for that? Huh. Oh well, I suppose. Hey dude.
Sorry, no one's loud up right now.
Yeah, neither is. God, I should definitely stop with the your mom jokes. I'm sorry. I was about to tell them. However, let's go to Pisha. Alright, we have dropped off the occultish item to Pisha. Let's move it. So that's where you can find Gary. Yeah. I mean, I don't have much else to say.